Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Dynasty Scrolls. Today, we're going to talk about gold. Yes, that wonderful commodity up there in the top right hand corner. As you can see, I have 32,000 of it. And honestly, you can never quite have enough. So, let's just talk about some ways in which to generate it. We're going to discuss free to play and, of course, combine it with some pay to win elements as well. But we should be holistic in our attempt. If I do miss anything, please let me know in the comment section below. But this is just an overview of Sweet Sweet Gold. Now, first things first, most of the time you're going to have these little things that this guy has. Today we got some daily free gold. Um, in terms of the monthly fund, of course, if you do purchase that, which I will be in a couple of days' time, there's still 3 days to go. I'll be buying that probably a little bit later in the week, but this is a great place to get gold from, but typically this is not available. Daily recharge, sometimes you get lucky with this one, but not always. It is quite nice to be able to get some gold though. In terms of this, every 7 days you'll be getting some gold here. And of course, excuse me, as you do your sign in, you'll also get some bonus ones as well. So make sure you're doing your daily sign in as it is required. Next one is development fund. Now this is situational. It basically requires you to be at the corresponding level, so level 75, 85, or 65 to get the gold. If you buy the premium, you are going to get quite 10 times as much. Basically, that works out to be 10 times as much, 1500. So we're going to cover, as I said, both the free to play and play to win. So you'll get that. As for these cards, great value in terms of how much you generate. I'll probably be buying these at some point. I'm not entirely sure when. Like I said, I'm kind of hedging my bets for the upcoming Chinese New Year events. I assume there's going to be something special that's going on there that's going to require some money. As for everything else, there's not really too much in the terms of this tab where you can get gold. You can obviously spend gold here, which we will do. We'll grab that juicy SP. Oh, we can't. We've already maxed out. If you didn't know, 500 is the cap for SP, I believe, which is stamina points and, of course, subscription. Not 400 might be the cap. Oh, actually, it could be 500 because it won't let me go over because it'll be 505. But I will go and do that at some point. Another place you can get them is for doing your weeklies. At the end of each week, you will get some corresponding rewards depending on what your guild came. I already collected mine, so yeah, sorry I can't show you that, but you do get gold depending on your ranking in terms of the Legion event. Yeah, it's okay, it's free. Moving on, where else can we get gold? The most obvious place that we can get gold every single day is from here. So you need to be doing your daily missions. Make sure you finish those out. I will eventually be doing that at some stage throughout the day. I don't. Uh, I don't recommend any of these over any of the other ones, if that makes sense. I feel like it's valuable to do all of them if you can, or if you have the time. They all add towards potentially progressing. Maybe the last one, maybe spend 800 gold might be where people kind of go, I don't really want to do that, which is fair. Now, in terms of uh, these, you can eventually get the 300 jackpot, but you have to achieve the whatever the requirements are. So it's not really a guarantee, but you will be able to get some of those as you progress in power level quite easily. And of course, there are hidden achievements which give gold as rewards. So I feel like there's a YouTube or at least someone that was doing content in the Discord that talks about hidden achievements. I probably need to go suss them out and start doing them because it looks pretty fun. Now, moving on, in terms of up here, wishing shop. As you can see, we're going to grab some of these. Can never quite have enough of that. Get my wishing coins, and voila. There are some limited time events in order to get some 600 gold per week. So this is available on Sunday, which is the City Siege, and Conquest essentially is available on Friday. I think I've shown you a couple of times how I do my Conquest. It's quite easy. Nobody dies except you, and you do it in like 30 seconds. Oh, not quite, but like a minute. It's pretty good. In terms of this gift shop, it's interesting. I'm going to leave it at interesting. There are definitely some things that you would probably be looking at purchasing. So make sure you're doing your daily missions. Make sure you're doing your weekly missions for your gold as well, because you want those stones for sure. All right, let's move on. Where else can we get gold that is quite obvious? The Legion itself gives you gold. Believe it or not, as you complete some of these, there is a chance to get some gold ignates. There you go. So the last one is gold ignates. In terms of here, where you go in to do your little daily battle, if it'll let me actually go there. Man, I hate this hub. I'm going to change it, I swear. Claim. All right, there we go. So in here, you get a chance, and it is RNG dependent. When your Legion beats it, you'll see there's this little thing called claimable. And there's like a 1 in, I would say, 48 chance of getting it. But I have got it a couple of times. Granted, I feel like most people probably have got this. Ooh. No, someone's already got it. Damn it. But yeah, I have got the jackpot a couple of times. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just scrolling like a madman. No, someone else got it. Oh, that's fine. It is nice when you do get the jackpots here, but the RNG is not really, yeah, it's not fantastic. But you should be getting this anyway because, well, you should be participating every day for sure, but you should also be doing this in the chance of getting some gold if it hasn't already been pulled yet. Can we get a jackpot? Can we get a jackpot? No, but I'll take those scrolls. There we go, and I'll take those weapons. So while we're here, I'm just going to smash this out. Okay, if you didn't know, you can boost your team or your Legion team's level up skills. Anyway, that's one place to get gold from. You can't really... You can get gold from here, but it's one of those things that's a little bit RNG dependent. And of course, people have to give these packets out. It opens today at 12 o'clock. Yeah. I mean, if you're logged in at 12 o'clock, these are a great way to jump in and maybe snag the jackpot. You're not going to win all 1,400 of them, though. You might win like 200 or 300 if you're lucky. But hey, that's another place to get gold. I think you'll start to see there's a developing trend here. Now, as for events, make sure you're always logging in to do your events because every single day you'll get gold there. So like daily gold, 588. I love that. You do have an option to spend some of your currency if you haven't already done so. I did all mine yesterday. Do the questionnaire. That'll give you 500 gold. Where else is there? Just trying to think in terms of on the screen before we move on to some of the more obscure ways and methods to get gold. All right, so let's go into it. So your fiefdom, your fief has a chance, a small percentage chance to give you the jackpot. You can get the jackpot 5 times in a row if you really want to. If you get really lucky, you could. I don't think I've ever got the jackpot myself personally. I've seen it flash across the screen every now and then. But yeah, sadly cannot do it. In terms of how long I generally do these ones, I do the advance for 8 hours. Basically because I can't log in every 4 hours, but I log in pretty much every 8 hours. So the 12 hours is kind of a waste. What do you get? You just get resources. Okay. This is the best button in the world right down here, quick pacify, and let's see how much gold we get. We got 5 today. That's not bad. You can actually get quite a lot of gold there, by the way. By say a lot of gold, I mean like 5 gold times 10. Well, that's 50 gold. That's not bad. Story mode. Let's go into the side quests. The side quests are a little bit different in terms of how you can acquire gold here. Um, Honestly, there's not really many opportunities while completing this. Even the money tree doesn't give you gold. However, you do have a chance to spawn one of these legendary heroes, and the rewards are gold and charms. So you can definitely. Let's do the blitzes. Let's see if we get lucky. I don't know. It's been quite a long time since I've actually gotten a hero out of here, like an epic hero to drop. I don't need any of UG. Where's something that I do need? Yeah, let's do you. Okay, still didn't get it. But when you do blitz them, you do get an opportunity to first one of these bosses. They're pretty easy to beat, and you will get some gold for doing it. In terms of this, I won't show you it in, like just yet. You don't get gold as a reward, but you have a chance to select a card at the end of it to get you 588 gold. Honestly, I mean, I will be doing this for sure. I need to make this charm. But yes, there is these little things like that that you can get your additional gold, but they're not like guaranteed. So in terms of the beast realm, uh, why is there never a shortcut to the beast realm? I'm telling you, that is the worst thing ever. In the beast realm, you can actually verse the end boss, and you can verse this guy here. So when you do your daily task, which I'll just accept for the sake of it, and go to it, when you beat these guys up, you bash them up 10 times basically, and every 5 times they give you gold ignates times 50. So you should be doing that. But in terms of the final kind of meta boss, I'm still locked out because I need to be level 72. But as you can see, when you beat the level boss, you get 1,000 gems, or 1,000 ignates, I should say. And that's one per level, and they do increase the difficulty. But as you can see, you will, of course, be able to get some gold by doing that. In terms of expedition, make sure you're grabbing your daily salary every single day. It is very, very good to get that. You can't really get gold for rewards there. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Behemoth Raid doesn't have any gold in it. Warrior Trials, you do. As you progress through your star level, the rewards that you get there, you actually get gold every level, every 5 levels, I believe. One, two, three, four, five. Yep. And they do increase in terms of how much you can generate. So if you are like really short of gold, have a look in here and be like, oh man, I'm only like 5 stars away from getting 1,000 gold. Do not discount that. It has saved me many, many times. In terms of everything else, Arena has a small percentage chance of dropping. We're gonna fight this guy. Sorry, Guildy. I feel like you're in our guild. And then we can farm them out. You can get gold from here. This is not purely. I wouldn't be doing this in terms of trying to get gold, but I want to, try and be as holistic as I possibly can. I think it's 10 ignates, if I'm not mistaken. But as you can see, the drop rates, yeah, it was all RNG dependent, and you should be doing your 20 a day regardless to get that. But yes, in terms of where you can get it, your side quest is covered. Now, here's the biggest area that you will get gold is your story mode by completing each level and by getting as many stars as possible. So each level is going to give you 180 plus 50, so 230 gold for every chapter cleared. And as you progress with your stars, of course, you will get up to 2,000. This is how I got 40 or 50,000 gold within 2 days, is I essentially farmed out every chapter from up, I think I was at chapter 58 or something, 56 or 58, and I farmed it up to 111. It cost me around 90 stamina and probably about 5 to 6 hours of play. So I would suggest if you do this method, it is a very rewarding method. You will get lots and lots of gold for doing it. but you need to be doing it on a rainy ass day with nothing going on and some Netflix because it is just you grinding it out. But this is probably the best way in order to get gold consistently is to grind out your daily ASP or your stamina pills. Of course, in terms of this, you know, you will I want to say you'll get to a point where it's not worth pushing any further. You probably get to a point where you actually want to instead of doing that, you're actually going to want to upgrade here, which is I feel like I'm at that point now. It doesn't make any sense for me to keep progressing in terms of chapters just yet. I really should be getting to the point where I can't progress any further in this upgrade area for the talents and then to push chapters, if that makes sense. So it's kind of a give and a take. Also, this is a lot quicker to do, a lot quicker to do, and you do get buffs overall from doing it. So I think I'll be doing that today and tomorrow, and then I'll see where I land. It is going to cost me a lot of stamina to push those talents, though. But yeah, I assume I'll give you a little bit of an eye opener how far we can progress, I should say. I think I'll probably hit around 200 million power by the end of the week, maybe a little bit before that. So stay tuned for that. Now, in terms of other areas to get gold, now I would say that the most obvious one is the story mode, and the second most obvious one is Siege. The problem with Siege is you're constantly vying for territory control. Whether or not that's people from other guilds that just decide to come in and attack you for no apparent reason, like Coffee. I'm not quite sure why the Coffee Legion decided they wanted to attack us. Generally speaking, it's a little bit like you wake up and you're like, did I live through the night or did I get beat? It's one of those situations. And to be fair, it does help to form alliances and stuff like that. I understand why people do it. I do. It's not really necessary if you look at my methods of how to get through with progress wise. It's not necessary to go and attack other people. I'm sure Coffee Guild's probably going to get wiped out at some point. If I can find them, I'll probably go kill them myself. Ice Caramel, yeah. No, it's okay. I'll let you live, Ice Caramel. It's fine. But yeah, sometimes you wake up and you're like, man, I just lost an entire day's worth of progress, but that's fine. Look, it does happen. I think that pretty much covers the scope of where you can find gold, whether it not be a guaranteed, i.e., buying out your daily passes. Um, Obviously, these ones are sort of the guarantee of every 7 days. 30-day cards are guarantees. Um, but in terms of like other events, of course, make sure you're doing and participating in those events to acquire the gold themselves. It is important. But I think I'll leave it there. I don't really feel like there's too many other ways to go acquire gold. Oh, well, I mean, I'd be remiss not to say the last one. Money, my friends, money. So the first time you purchase any of these gold packets, you will get double. So I guess if you really were desperate, you'd probably be buying it through that method. So when I come back to the next video, I'll be discussing the limited heroes and yeah, I guess we can keep that nice and short and sweet. So anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.